All right, so you ever get that feeling? Like you walk away from your Google Ads for 5 minutes and suddenly it's a whole new language.
Oh, tell me about it.
Well, today's deep dive is definitely going to test that feeling. We're digging into some pretty big changes straight from Google's playbook. Video action campaigns. Yeah, they're about to be old news.
It's been a long time coming, if you ask me.
Huh.
Google's been dropping hints about this, pushing for more of those scroll-stopping, visually driven ads, the kind that really grabs your attention.
Okay, but for those of us who need a little refresher, what exactly were video action campaigns again? Those were all about those instant conversions, right? Straight from a video.
Exactly. Think about those Shop Now buttons that pop up while you're trying to learn how to, fold a fitted sheet on YouTube.
Huh. Oh, those get me every time.
They've been a pretty big deal, especially with video basically taking over, everything online.
Absolutely. But get this. Google's decided it's time for a change. As of Q2 2025, video action campaigns, they're out.
Dumb.
No new campaigns allowed, and any existing ones, poof, automatically become these new demand gen campaigns.
Don't panic. It sounds like a bigger deal than it is. Google's data actually backs this up.
Oh yeah. How so?
They're seeing way better engagement, more conversions, and a much wider reach with this new setup. In fact, just throwing this out there, their own documentation mentions something like a 20% jump in conversions when advertisers use images and video together.
Interesting.
Just saying. Seems like demand gen's onto something there.
Okay, so this isn't just Google switching things up for fun. This is a whole new ballgame. Video action campaigns, they were laser focused, right to the point.
Yeah.
Demand gen. This is sounding more like a marketing Swiss Army knife.
Yeah.
You got your multiple formats, placements that are all over the place, and some seriously smart targeting.
It's about rolling with the punches, Today's user, they're drowning in content. You got to stand out, be where they are, and grab their attention before they swipe to the next thing.
And that's where demand gen comes in, huh? So we're not just talking video anymore?
Nope. Think images, A&D videos working as a team, like peanut butter and jelly, but for your ads.
Okay, I'm kind of liking the sound of this. And we're not talking about just any old placements. This is prime real estate.
Oh, yeah. Like what?
We're talking YouTube Shorts. Those things are everywhere you look these days.
True.
Google, Discover feeds. Those personalized content streams that just suck you in.
Yeah.
Get this, even Gmail inboxes.
Wow.
They're really pulling out all the stops. We're talking about a potential audience of 3 billion users here.
It's a lot of eyeballs.
Tell me about it.
Yeah.
So think about it. You're scrolling through your feed, right? What's going to catch your eye? A static image
Probably not.
or a quick, eye-catching video. Demand gen gets it. In a world of endless content, you got to grab attention fast.
And nothing does that quite like a good short-form video,
Exactly. Okay, so we've got the eyes. But what about the brains behind this whole operation? Google's also promising some pretty impressive upgrades in the targeting department.
Oh, yeah. Like what?
Remember those lookalike audiences we used to spend hours building?
Yeah.
Get ready for lookalike segments 2.0. It's like taking your perfect customer profile, the one you agonized over,
Right.
and finding every single person who fits that description.
Like a clone army of your ideal customer.
Exactly.
Sure.
But it's even smarter than that. We're not just talking about basic demographics anymore.
Yeah.
Imagine targeting people who not only match your ideal customer's profile,
Yeah.
but they're also showing all the telltale signs that they're ready to buy.
Yeah.
That's the level of precision we're talking about with demand gen.
That's pretty impressive.
Right?
Yeah.
But hold on a sec. I know some people are out there, like me, who like to have a little control.
Of course.
We're not giving all the power to the AI just yet. Google's actually giving us some pretty cool new tools to play with.
Like what?
Like omnichannel bidding, for starters.
Omnichannel bidding. What's that?
So with omnichannel bidding, you're not stuck managing separate campaigns across a million different platforms.
Right. It's all over the place these days.
Exactly.
Okay, let's say you're running a promotion. You can set your budget for the whole shebang. YouTube, Discover, Gmail. The whole 9 yards in one place. Google's algorithm takes over from there, automatically tweaking your bids on each platform, making sure you're squeezing every penny.
So you don't have to micromanage every single little thing.
Exactly. Work smarter, not harder. Right. And for those of you who get a little twitchy about brand safety, making sure your ad doesn't pop up next to something questionable,
Yeah.
Google's got you covered there too.
Well, so.
They're rolling out these third-party verification tools that are all about making sure your ads are only showing up alongside content that actually, aligns with your brand values.
Yes,
So you
sir.
can focus on the creative stuff, building amazing campaigns, and let Google handle the whole brand reputation thing.
That's a relief. Right. So we've covered a lot of ground here, from the
Oh.
downfall of video action campaigns to the rise of demand gen and all its bells and whistles.
It's a lot to take in.
It is. But let's just take a step back for a second.
Okay.
Why should all of this even matter to you? You're an entrepreneur, a marketer, a small business owner. You're juggling a million things already. Why should you care?
That's a fair question. It's easy to get lost in the weeds with all the technical stuff.
Right.
But at the end of the day, this isn't just about keeping up with the latest Google Ads jargon.
Oh.
It's about really understanding how digital marketing is changing and making sure your strategies are evolving right along with it, the way people find and consume information.
Changing every day.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And if you're stuck in the past using outdated methods, you're going to get left behind.
It's like adapt or get left in the dust.
Yeah. You snooze, you lose, right? But hey, this isn't all doom and gloom. It's a chance to get ahead.
Okay, I like the way you think. So who's going to benefit most from all of this?
E-commerce businesses, for one, they're going to clean up.
Really? How so?
Okay, picture this. Someone's scrolling, right? Just cruising through their Google Discover feed, and bam, there it is, your ad.
I'm listening.
Let's say it's for those, what were they? Those organic, fair trade coffee beans, the ones we were talking about before, the ones they've been meaning to buy.
Right.
Because you've got that killer combo of images and video.
Yeah.
They're hooked.
Okay.
But here's where demand gen really takes the cake. That same ad, it follows them.
No way. Like stalkerish follows them?
Not in a creepy way, more like helpful reminders. They go to YouTube to watch a video about brewing coffee. Bam! There's your ad again. It even pops up in their Gmail inbox, maybe with a little discount code. You're meeting them wherever they are in that whole customer journey.
Okay, that's pretty slick.
Mm-hmm.
But that's all online businesses, right?
Mhm.
What about, say, I don't know, a brick and mortar store?
Still applies.
Really?
Think about it. Let's say you run a vintage bookstore.
Okay, I like where you're going with this.
You use demand gen targeting, right?
Mm.
You zero in on people in your neighborhood, folks who've recently searched for like rare first editions or used bookstores near me. Then you hit them with a video, something really visually appealing. Show off that unique vibe your store has. You're not just getting foot traffic, you're building a whole brand identity.
It's all about that feeling, right? Like, this company gets me.
Exactly. And the great thing about demand gen, it's designed to create those light bulb moments, those, oh, I need that in my life moments, even if they didn't know they were looking for it.
It's like it reads their minds.
Yeah.
Well, I think we've all had our fair share of aha moments today, wrapping our heads around all these Google Ads changes. But before we sign off, one last thought to leave you with.
Shoot.
Google's going all in on this whole visual, immersive advertising thing. And that's not just a random choice.
It's a sign of things to come.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So here's your homework, folks. Think about your business. Think about your audience. And ask yourself, how can I make my brand stand out in this crazy visual world?
It's a question worth asking.
Couldn't agree more.
Yeah.
Until next time, keep those creative wheels turning and happy advertising.